Bangkok, Captain.
You see that mustard rice just out into the river? That's it, buddy. That's Bangkok.
Look, all our boxes.
I haven't heard what they are.
We packed everything we had in our Singapore house, furniture and everything.
Louis, where are you?
Here I am, Mother.
Oh, there you are.
Mother, look. You see that cluster of lights that juts out into the river? That's Bangkok.
I see, Louis, I see them. It is exciting, isn't it?
Mother, do you suppose the King of Siam will come down to the dock to meet us?
Oh, the king himself. I don't think so. Kings don't as a rule.
Wonder if you know what you're facing here, Mom. An English woman here in the East.
Mother, look. Do you see that boat? The one with the dragon's head on the bow? And the men standing up carrying torches?
That's the royal bar.
Do you suppose that's the king? The man under the gold canopy?
That's the problem. Sort of the Prime Minister. Ain't right on top, you might say.
Do you suppose he's coming out to meet us?
No doubt of it. Now wait until we pass then come around by our stern. Well, I might offer a word of warning.
What is it, Captain?
That man has power, and he can use it for you or against you.
Oh, Captain, I don't think...
I think you should know.
Thank you, Captain.
Mother, the Prime Minister's naked.
Hush, Louis, that's nothing I heard. He's not naked. Well, he's half naked.
Father would not have liked us to be afraid, would he?
No, Louis, Father would not have liked for us to be afraid.
Mother, are you ever afraid?
Sometimes.
What do you do?
I whistle.
Oh, that's why you whistle.
Yes, that's why I whistle. Whenever I feel afraid, I hold my head erect. I whistle a happy tune, so no one will suspect I'm afraid. While shivering in my shoes, I strike a careless pose and whistle a happy tune, and no one ever knows I'm afraid. The result of this deception is very strange to tell, for when I know the people are fear, I know myself as well. I whistle a happy tune, and every single time the happiness in the tune convinces me that I'm not afraid. Make me think you're brave, and it will take you far. You may be as brave as make believe you are. You may be as brave as you make believe you are.
I think that's a very good idea. A very good idea.
It is a good idea, isn't it?
I don't think I shall ever be afraid again.
Good.
While shivering in my shoes, I strike a careless pose and whistle a happy tune, and no one ever knows I'm afraid. The result of this deception is very strange to tell, for when I fool people I fear, I fool myself as well. I whistle a happy tune, and every single time the happiness in the tune convinces me that I'm not afraid. Make me feel brave, and it will take you far. You make me as brave as you make me believe you are. You make me as brave as you make me believe you are.
Here's that way. I wouldn't listen, Mom. Crown off my drink at this respect.
Oh, was I really sorry I didn't realize.
Good evening, sir. Welcome to Siam.
Mother, we call you sir.
Sir, the tailor home. Wish to know, are you the lady who will be schoolmistress for royal children?
Yes?
Do you have friends in Bangkok?
I know no one in Bangkok at all.
Sir, the tailor home wish to know, Are you married?
I am a widow.
What manner of man your deceased husband?
My husband was an officer in Her Majesty's Army in... Tell your master that his business with me is in my capacity as school teacher to the royal children. He has no right to pry into my personal affairs.
Don't think I would, Mom.
Well, Captain, he hasn't.
Father, I don't like that, man.
In foreign country, it's best to like everyone until you leave.
Your Excellency, I had no idea you spoke English.
It is not necessary for you to know everything at once. You come with me now. Your boxes are carried to the palace later.
No, not to the palace. I am not living at the palace.
Who said?
The king says the king has promised me £20 a month and a house of my own.
King not always remember what he promised. If I tell him he breaks his promise, I will not anger him. I think it is better I make anger him about larger matters.
But all I want is 10 minutes audience with him.
King very busy now. New Year's celebrations just finishing. Fireworks every night. Cremation of late queen just started.
Oh, you've lost the queen. I'm so sorry. When did she die?
4 years ago. With cremation ceremony comes also fireworks.
And what am I to do in the meantime?
In the meantime, you wait in palace.
Your Excellency, I will teach in the palace. But I must have a house of my own where I can go at the end of the day after my duties are over.
What you wish to do in evening that cannot be done in palace.
How dare you? I'm sorry, Your Excellency, but I don't think you understand. I came here to work. I must support myself and my young son, and I shall take nothing less than that which I've been promised.
You will tell King this?
I will tell King this.
It will be very interesting meeting. You come now. You come now, or you can stay and go. I do not care.
You can stay on my ship, Mom. You certainly thinking about it.
No, thank you, Captain Orton. Your Excellency, I will go with you. I have made a bargain, and I shall keep my part of it. But I expect a bargain to be kept on both sides. I shall go with you, Your Excellency.
To the palace?
For the time being. Goodbye, Captain Orton, and thank you very much for everything. Do it.
Goodbye, Captain. Look.
Since I am a law.
2 weeks, 3 weeks. She has needed disciplining, Your Majesty. She objects to living in palace, talks about how she say you promise her.
I do not recollect such promise. Tell her I will see her. I will see her in a moment. Oh!
Your Majesty, this is Lun Ta, emissary from Court of Burma.
Here for copying famous Bangkok temple. I have given permission.
He bring you present from Prince of Burma.
Am I to trust ruler of Burma? Am I to trust this present he sent me, or is she a spy?
I am not a spy. My name is Tuptim. You are pleased that I speak English? My name is Tuptim.
King is pleased with you. He likes you.
The king is pleased. He is pleased with me, my lord and master. Because he's pleased with me, what does he mean? What does he know of me? This lord and master, when he has looked at me, what does he say? Sing up, oh, dance him, eat his cheek, quivering lip, smiling lips, all for him. Eyes that shine, just for him, so he thinks, just for him. Though the man may be my lord and master, though he may study me as hard as he can, postman, evening postman, you'll never see, you'll never know or love another Your Majesty wishes me to leave.
I will tell you when I wish you to leave.
Madam Leathermans,
You are a school teacher?
Yes, Your Majesty, when may I begin my work?
I will tell you when I wish you to start.
There is this one little matter we have to settle first, Your Majesty.
I have bring you here to Siam, for that is what is good in Western culture. Already I have bring printing press here for printing.
Yes, I know, Your Majesty.
How you know?
Before I signed our agreement, I found out all I could about His Majesty's ambitions for Siam.
This is scientific. You are pleased with your apartments in Paris?
They are quite comfortable for the time being, but my young son and I have found it rather confining, with guards attending the door, not allowing us to leave our quarters.
Strangers cannot be allowed to roam about Paris before presenting the king. You could look out to windows.
We have done so, Your Majesty. We have seen New Year's celebration, royal cremation ceremonies, etc., etc., etc.
Etc. What is this etc.?
According to the dictionary, it means and the rest, all the things that you have been doing while we have been waiting. The fireworks!
Best fireworks I ever see. How you like my acrobats?
Splendid, Your Majesty. Best acrobats I ever see at funeral.
Have royal children prepare for presentment to school teacher.
How many children have you, Your Majesty?
I have only 67 altogether. I begin very late, but you shall not teach all the children. You shall only teach children of mothers who are in royal favor with the king, which at the moment are very few indeed. Lady Jen! Men and gentlemen, this is Lady Jen, head wife. Lady Jen, you will help Madame Lenowitz with her school teaching, and she in turn will teach you the better English.
Oh, Majesty!
She is grateful to me for my kindness.
Oh, I say, Your Majesty, if I agree with you.
You, Tupton, you already speak well the English. She arrived today. She is present to me from Burma, Prince.
She is a present? Madam, you have English books I can read? Of course I have. I wish most to read a book called Small House of Uncle Thomas. It's by an American lady, Harriet Beecher Stowe.
The woman has written a book.
Yes, Your Majesty, a very wonderful book, an American book, all about slavery.
Ha! President Lincoln against slavery, no? Me too. Slavery, very bad thing. I shall allow you to teach other wives. Those wives who are in royal favor.
I shall be most happy to teach your wives, Your Majesty, although that was not part of our agreement. Speaking of our agreement reminds me there is this one little matter about my house.
Also, I shall allow you to help me with my foreign correspondence.
Your Majesty, I don't think you understand about my house. Your Majesty, I don't think you understand about my house.
House? What is this about house?
I want my house, the house you promised me.
You shall live in palace. If you teach in palace, you shall live in palace. If you do not teach, do not live, you go anywhere you like. I do not care. You understand this?
Well, yes, Your Majesty, these are the only terms on which I'm allowed to remain.
Enough! I will have no more time for words. Talk to other women. My women. My wife.
Oh, my goodness gracious, what all they trying to do to me! Oh!
They think you wear a big skirt like that because they think you shape like that.
Well, look, I'm not! What young boy?
I have a son also, Crown Prince Chulalongkorn, heir to throne. I would be very happy if you would teach children.
I would like to very much, Lady Jen. In fact, I came all the way from Singapore to do so. But really, under these conditions,
You could be of great help to all here, sir.
Lady Jen, why do you call me sir?
Because you scientific, not lowly like woman.
Do you all think that women are more lowly than men? Well, I don't.
Please do not tell King, sir. Make him very angry.
King seems to be angry already. That lovely child, he said she was a present.
From Prince of Burma. I think she loves another man. If so, she will never see other man again.
Oh, poor child.
Oh no, sir. She is a foolish child. To want another man so she can have king.
But you can't help wanting a man if he's the man you want.
It is strange for a school teacher to talk so romantic.
Romantic, I suppose I am. But I was very much in love with my late husband, Tom.
Tom?
Yes, Tom. When the woman has
children come for presentation to the school teacher.
This is all very interesting, Your Majesty, but it has not solved my problem.
Silence. You will stand over here to greet royal children.
Very well, Your Majesty.
The royal princes and princesses. away. Please to recite to me English proverb you have learned while writing down 12 times in the copybook.
I thought for the day, east or west, home is best.
East, west, home, best. Home means house. Every day for many, many months, always something about a house. Our minds, children, is fun themselves.
Yesterday we were taught that the world is a round ball, which spins in a stick to the middle. But everyone knows that the world rides in the back of a great turtle, which keeps it from running into the stars.
How can it be that everyone knows one thing and many people believe another?
Then which is true?
The world is ball with stick to it. I believe.
You believe. Does this mean you do not know? But you must know. You are king, and you know everything.
Someday you too will be king, and you too will know everything.
How shall I learn? And when do I know that I know everything?
When you are king. Now, leave me alone. When you are king. But I do not know. I am not sure. I am not sure of anything. When I was a boy, the world was better spot. What was so, what was not. Now I am a man, the world has changed a lot. Something nearly so, others nearly not. There are times I almost think I am not sure of what I absolutely know. Very often by confusion I concluded long ago. In my head are many facts that as a student I have studied to procure. In my head are many facts of which I wish I was more certain. I was sure. Is a puzzle. What to tell a growing son? What, for instance, shall I tell to him of women? Shall I educate him on the ancient line? Shall I tell the boy as far as he is able to respect his wife and love his concubine? Shall I tell him everyone is like the other, and the better one of two is really neither? If I tell him this, I think he don't believe it. And I nearly think, don't believe it either. When my father was a king, he was the king who knew exactly what he knew. And his brain was not a thing forever swinging to and fro and fro and flew. Shall I then be like my father and be willfully unmovable and strong? Or is it better to be right? Or am I right when I believe I may be wrong? Shall I join with other nations in alliance? If allies are weak, am I not best alone? If allies are strong with power to protect me, might they not protect me out of all I own? Is the danger to be trusting one another? One will seldom want to do what other wishes. But unless someday somebody trusts somebody, there'll be nothing left on earth except fishes. There are times I almost think nobody's sure of what he absolutely knows. Everybody finds confusion in conclusion they concluded long ago. And it follows me to think that though a man may be in doubt of what he knows, very quickly he will fight. He'll fight to prove that what he does not know is so. Oh. living. I must go on living life. As leader of my kingdom, I must go forth. Be father to my children, and husband to his wife, etc., and so forth. If the Lord in heaven, Buddha, shows the way, every day I try to live another day. If the Lord in heaven, Buddha, shows the way, every day I do my best for one more day. What is the puzzle? Snow?
Snow.
Ah, yes, from mountaintop.
From the sky.
From the sky to the mountaintop.
Sire, how does the snow come down from the sky?
Like these.
Thank you, sire.
I have seen pictures, Switzerland, land all white with snow.
Yes, that's right, Your Majesty.
Who does not believe it?
Well, after all, they have never seen it.
Never see? If they will only know what they see, why do we have school? Do not ever let me hear of not believing school teacher, whom I bring here at great expense. each month. 20 English pounds sterling. Children must learn. Teacher must teach. Not waste time instructing them in silly English songs, Home Sweet House, to remind me of breaking promises I never made, etc., etc., etc.
You did promise me a house, a brick residence adjoining the royal palace. Those were your words in your letter.
I do not remember such words.
I remember them.
I will do remembering here. Who is king? I'll remind you so you remember that. I do not know anything about any promises. I do not know anything except that you are my servant.
Oh, no, Your Majesty.
Why? Why? I say that you are my servant.
Oh, no, Your Majesty, indeed, I am not your servant.
I would say your mother has bad manners.
Oh, you would you? Well, I'd say your father has no manners at all.
Lewis, if you do not give me the house you promised me, I shall return to England.
Will you not let her go?
I will let her do nothing that is not my pleasure, and it is my pleasure you stay here. You stay here in Paris. In Paris.
No, Your Majesty.
I will give you more servants. I will give you bigger room.
That is not the point, Your Majesty.
Why wish you to leave these children? Oh, loving you so extraordinarily.
I do not wish to leave them. I love them quite extraordinarily. But I cannot stay in a country where a promise has no meaning.
I will hear no more about these promises.
Where there is talk of great honor and a wish for Zion to take her place among the modern nations of the world. Where there is talk of great change, but everything remains according to the wishes of the king.
You will say no more. No more.
I will say no more, because I have no more to say.
So big a world. I am very small. England very small. All people very small. No man big enough for to be alone. No man big enough. King? King different. King need nobody at all. I think.
Where's Mrs. Anna?
She will not be with us ever again. She has quarreled with the king.
How come she's not with us? Mrs. Anna was the only friend.
We cannot be seen talking like this. Anyone can come in. Pretend to wait for her.
Only we can stop pretending. We kiss in a shadow. We hide from the moon. Our meetings are few and over too soon.
We speak in a whisper, all afraid to be heard.
leave on the next sailing?
I'm not sure my father will allow your mother to go.
Well, I'm not sure my mother will allow your father not to allow her to go.
Why does not your mother admit that she was wrong?
I don't believe she thinks she was wrong.
It begins to look as if people do not know when they're right or wrong, even after they've grown up.
I have noticed that too.
A puzzlement. When I left my father just a little while ago, I heard him talking to himself. He seemed uncertain about many things.
I don't believe grown-ups are very certain. They only talk as if they're certain. I believe they are confused about conclusions they concluded long ago.
If my father and your mother are not sure of what they absolutely know, can you tell me why they fight?
They fight to prove that what they do not know is so.
Oh, sometimes I think that people are going lost.
Sometimes I think that people not so bad.
But no matter what I think, I must go on living life. And someday as a leader, I must be kind to my children and kind to each wife, etc., etc., and so on. If my Lord in heaven were to show the way, every day I try to live another day. If my Lord in heaven were to show the way, every day I do my best for one more day. But
Is a puzzle. Your servant. Indeed, I'm not your servant, although you give me less than servant's pay. I'm a free and independent employee. Because I am a woman, you think like every woman, I have to be a slave or concubine. You conceited self-indulgent, liberty. Oh, how I wish I'd called him that, right to his face. Liberty. And while we're on the subject, sire, there are certain goings on around this place that I wish to tell you I do not admire. I do not like polygamy or even modern bigamy. I realize that in your eyes that clearly makes us frigamy, but I am from a civilized land called Wales, where men like you are kept in county jail. In your pursuit of pleasure, you have mistresses who treasure you. They have no kin of other men besides who they measure you. A flutter sheep and you're the only rat. No wonder you're the wonder of Siam. Oh, I'm really rather glad I didn't say that. Not with the women right there. And the children. The children. I'll not forget the children. No matter where I go, I'll always see those little faces looking up at me. At first, when I started to teach, they were shy and remained out of reach. But lately I thought one or two have been caught by a word that I said or a sentence I read, and I heard an occasional question that implies at the least a suggestion. I think of you, you're fun. You're a conscientious worker, but you're fun.
Here and anywhere it's due, there's sunshine much in you, but it's also very true.
That you're spoiled. Everybody's always bowing to the king. Everybody has to grovel to the king.
When are you obsessed by a lady's young
Priest, come down, come down. First, we must ask for aid from Buddha. Bow to him. Bow, bow, bow. Bow! Oh, Buddha, give us the aid of your strength and your wisdom.
Oh, Buddha, give us the aid of your strength and your wisdom.
And help us to prove to the visiting English that we are extraordinary and remarkable people.
And help us to prove to the visiting English that we are extraordinary and remarkable people.
Help also Mrs. Anna to keep away for scientific sewing of dresses, even though she only be a woman and a Christian, and therefore unworthy of your interest. A promise. No one's head shall be higher than mine. A promise.
Even though she be only a woman and a Christian, and therefore unworthy of your interest.
And Buddha, I promise you that I shall give this unworthy woman a house. A house of her own. Free residence adjoining the royal palace, according to agreement, etc., etc.,
And Buddha, I promise you I shall give this unworthy woman a house of her own, a great residence, royal palace, according to agreement. Whatever Mrs. Anna says is usually quite good, but this is a puzzlement. To prove we're not barbarians, they dress us up like savages. To prove we're not barbarians, we wear a body skirt. To prove we're not barbarians, they dress us up like savages. To prove we're not barbarians, we wear a bloody skirt. Western people body, Western people body, Western people body. But then there is no doubt they
more than swollen skirt.
The white skirt is symbolic. It is the circle within which the female is protected.
This is necessary. Englishmen are so aggressive. I did not know.
I said it was symbolic.
These undergarments, they are devised in symbolic and ornamental manner, yes?
Sometimes.
Ah! This is what you are going to wear?
Why, yes, Your Majesty. Do you like it?
All visiting ladies shall be looking like these.
Mercenaries, I believe.
You are certain that this is customary, etc., etc., etc.
Why, yes, I am certain it's customary. What is so extraordinary about their shoulders? Why, your old lady.
Yes, but it is different. They not wear so many coverings up over other parts of the body, and therefore you should not...
Therefore what?
It's different.
I am sorry, His Majesty does not approve.
I do not say I do not approve, but I do say that I shall...
Your Majesty, the English, here in palace.
Nothing of the kind.
Here shall be a list of subjects which you shall try to bring up for talk. On such subjects I am very brilliant and will make great impression. You begin with Moses.
Now remember, Your Majesty, Courtright is the editor of the newspaper in Singapore. Your Majesty, may I present Sir Edward Ramsay?
I am sorry, sir, my ladies have not made good impression.
Well, you kind for Sir Roger. I'm going to have most attraction.
Tomorrow you must meet my younger pupils, His Majesty's children.
I shall be delighted. How many children have you, Your Majesty?
I have only 76 altogether, but I begin very late. I expect 3 more next month.
Poor children, I'm fighting the dirt to the throat, is there? I suppose I should apologize for wandering into the room. The rest of my party was ahead of me, and...
I was so happy you decided to visit us. I mean, to visit His Majesty.
Well, it was your postscript, too.
Oh,
His Majesty's letter that really brought me here.
His Majesty was most happy you decided to accept his invitation. Were you, Your Majesty?
I was happy.
Your Majesty, dinner is about to be served, but I would first like to present your guests to you in the reception room.
Dinner!
You have met
Your Excellency.
What's the job? People that seem to help it. The extraordinary honor is attached to people who need one. Hear that? We danced to that once. Long day. Still dance?
not very often.
You do. Remember that I once asked you to marry me? More time.
Oh, dear Edward.
That's enough dinner.
Sorry, sir. I'm afraid I started talking over old times.
It was my opinion that Mrs. Lana would be of great help for seating guests at dinner table.
In that case, should we be going in, Anna?
Yes, we better be going in. Anna.
His Majesty was making a most important observation the other day about Moses. It seems he takes issue with his views in that. in the theater. The king and his royal guests have finished dinner and gone to theater pavilion for your play. Should you not be there also? I came out here to memorize my lines. I think not, Princess. I have seen you and Blue talk together. I do not tell King for his sake. Your lover will be leaving Cayenne tonight. Tonight? Let's go to the theater.
Talk to him.
The pastor will lead the way. I'm here in the shadow of the wall. I will stay here until she turns the corner. She says she'll leave Cayenne tonight, but I do not believe her.
It is true. You boarded me on the first ship to leave Burma, and this time.
We do.
Coming with me.
I?
Secret place will be at the theater, so we'll meet here after your play. Everything's arranged.
I cannot believe it.
I can. It'll be just like 600 million times. I have dreamed that young but lovely. I have dreamed what the joy you'll be. I have dreamed that you'll whisper when you love to me. How you look in the fall evening. I have dreamed and enjoyed the view. In these dreams I've longed to soar, and by now I think I know what it's like to be loved by you. I've been loved, being loved by you.
Along and away, heart looks at the stars, the sailor's smile and again, I fall asleep, and you are sleeping too.
I have dreamed that young but lovely.
I have dreamed what the joy will be.
I have dreamed every word you'll whisper
When you grow,
close to me.
how you look in the glow of evening. I have dreamed and enjoyed the
In these dreams I've loved you so, that by now I think I know what it's like to be loved by you. Loved by you, I will not be loved by
Thompson, Miss Anna, I guess you both were here. They are looking for you in the theater pavilion. I ran out to warn you. I do think you're being reckless. Yes, I will. I must be fighting now, Miss Anna. Gracious, anyone would think she never expected to see me again.
Miss Anna, we are leaving.
Leaving how?
Don't ask me how. It's better to not know. Miss
We will never forget you. Never.
God bless you both.
I know how it feels to have wings on your heels and to fly down the street in a trance. You fly down the street on a chance that you'll meet and you'll meet. Not really, don't cry, young lovers, whatever you do. Don't cry because I'm alone. Oh, my memories all happy tonight. I had a love of my own. I had a love of my own, like yours. I've had a love of my own.
This play did not succeed with me. It is immoral for the king to drown while pursuing slaves through the sea. Immoral, immoral, immoral. Captain Chanel, my displeasure.
Your conversation at dinner was most amusing.
I was forced to laugh myself. I was so funny.
Her Majesty Queen Victoria will be very happy to find that we have come to such felicity of agreement about Siam.
And very happy I am thereof. Very happy.
I think now, with your permission, Your Majesty, I should like to take leave. Goodbye, Anna, my dear. It was lovely seeing you again.
Goodbye, Edward. Well, Your Majesty,
It is all over.
may I remove my shawl? It is a very hot evening. May I say how pleased I am about everything?
I am aware of your interest. I would like to take this opportunity to tell you you have been of great assistance to me in this endeavor. I wish to make a gift to you. Put this on your finger. I have hope you will accept it. Put it on, put it on, put it on!
Your Majesty, I do not know what to say.
When one does not know what to say, it is time to be silent. A white elephant has been spotted in the forest of Ayutthaya.
You consider this a good omen, don't you?
Yes, everything going well with us.
Yes, everything going well with us.
Oh,
It is I, Your Majesty.
wait. Come here.
Secret police are here. They would make report to you.
Secret police!
You will wait here.
Your finger shines.
Yes, the king! I do not know what to say. In my country, a woman would never accept such a gift from a man. But of course, he is the king. Actually, it places me in a rather embarrassing situation. I was planning to ask him for a rise in salary, and now...
And now it would be difficult to ask.
Exactly. Your Excellency, I don't suppose you would speak to him for me. About my rise in salary, I mean.
I think I shall do this for you because this is a strange world in which men and women can be very blind to things nearest to them.
Thank you, Your Excellency. I really don't understand what you mean by that.
No, but that does not matter. I do not think he will give you a rise in salary anyway.
Good news and bad news come together. You will please stay away during the night until we have further report on item of Tupton.
I intended to do so, Your Majesty.
Perhaps I'd better be going to, Your Majesty.
No. Wait here. I wish to talk to you.
Is there something about Tupton?
I do not know, nor do I consider this the most important thing I have to tell you. It is of greater importance that the English think highly of me. Secret police serve coffee after dinner and listen to what they talk, and then report conversation to me.
You have been spying on your guests?
How else is one to know the truth? It appears I have made great impression. They clearly do not think me barbarian.
This is what you intended to prove, Your Majesty.
This is what we intended to do.
What about her?
She is missing from Paris. What do you know of it?
The last I saw her, she was at the theater pavilion.
That is the last anyone has seen her. She never speak to you about running away?
I knew she was unhappy.
Why unhappy? She is as a king. What greater honor for a young girl than to be in palace of king?
Your Majesty, if Tupton is found, will she be punished?
Certainly. What would you do if you were a king like me?
I think I would give her a chance to explain. I think I would try not to be too harsh.
Ha!
Your Majesty, of what interest to you is one girl like Tupton? She is just another woman, and the bowl of rice is just another bowl of rice. No different from any other bowl of rice.
Now you understand about woman. But reading poetry.
What is reading poetry, Your Majesty?
Out of curiosity over a strange idea about love, etc., etc., etc. But I tell you this, poetry is simple now. A silly complication of a simple simplicity. A woman is a female human, designed for pleasing mind and human male. A human male is pleased by many women. All the rest you hear is fairy tale.
Tell me how this fairy tale began, sir. You cannot call it just a poetry. Explain to me why many men are faithful and true to one wife only.
They are sick.
But you do expect women to be faithful.
Naturally.
Why naturally?
Because it is natural. A girl must be like a blossom with honey for just one man. The man must be like the honey bee and gather all the to fly from blossom to blossom. The honeybee must be free, but the blossom must not ever fly from bee to bee to bee.
You consider this sensible poetry, Your Majesty?
Certainly, but it is not like your greedy poet has written here. Alfred Tennyson so folds the lily, all her sweetness up, and sleeps into the bosom of the lake. So fold thyself, my dearest thou, and sleep into my bosom. English girls are so acrobatic.
I don't know if I can ever make it clear to you, Your Majesty. You see, in our country we do not consider a woman just a human female. Why, take yourself, for instance. You are not just a human male.
I am king.
Exactly, so that every man is a king and every woman is a queen when they love each other.
This is simply idea.
Oh, it is a beautiful idea, Your Majesty. We are brought up with it in a young girl at her first dance.
Young girl, a dance like I see tonight, in arms of man, not her husband.
Why, yes, Your Majesty.
I will not permit.
Oh, it's very exciting when you're young and seated on a small gilt chair. You're terrified that you'll be a wallflower. Your eyes are cast down and suddenly you see two
But she will dance with strange man holding hands, etc., etc., etc.
Well, sometimes the always a strange man, sometimes a very good friend.
Woo! We dance together. You show me. You take.
Well, it's really around the middle of the poker. It goes 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and shall we ride on a bright cloud of music? Shall we
1, 2, 3 on.
Shall we ride?
Boy, the last little star in the sky.
Shall we sing together with songs? Will we do the pleasure? Be my new
Romance.
on the wheel, condescending justice, time to sing and dance. Shall we
Dance, shall we dance, shall we dance? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, no. I know I forget and I will remember. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Look at me, those cows! 1, 2, 3. No, this is not right.
All you were doing is exactly my domestic.
No, this is not the way I saw Europeans do.
Well, it was just like that.
No, they were not holding hands, but these.
No, as a matter of fact.
Was like this. No.
Yes.
Why do you not knock before you enter my door?
Secret police are here.
Where is she? What are they going to do? What are they going to report?
They are questioning her.
Now that you have found her, what will you do with her?
I will do what is usually done in such instances.
What is that?
When it happens, you will know.
Son, do not let them beat me. Do not let them.
She was found in Chinese sailing ship. See, she wears the disguise of a religious student.
Who gave you this robe? Who?
It's believed she was running away with men who bring her here from Burma.
Dishonor, dishonor, dishonor!
She was not found on boat.
Where is this man?
I do not know.
You will tell us where we will find him. You will tell us!
I do not know.
It is believed you were lovers with this man.
I was not lovers with this man.
Dishonor! We will soon have the truth of this man. Ah!
Stop that! Do you hear me? Stop it!
It would be better if you understand at once. This matter does not concern you.
But it does, Your Majesty, not only because of her, but even more so because of you.
You waste my time.
Your Majesty, she is only a child. She was running away because she was unhappy. Can't you understand that? I beg of you, don't throw away everything you have done. She has hurt your vanity. She has not hurt your heart. You haven't got a heart. You've never loved anyone and you never will.
I show you. Give to me.
I can't believe you're going to do this dreadful thing.
You not believe? Maybe you will believe as you hear her screaming when you run down the hall.
I'm not going to run down the hall. I'm going to stand here and watch you.
Who Is
No, not orders.
Ha! Say it! I am king as I was born to be, hence I am to be governed in my way. Not English way, not French way, not Chinese way. My way! Barbarian yourself. There is no worse barbarian than a weak king. And I am not weak king. I am strong. You hear? Strong!
Man, the lover has been found, but he is dead.
Dead? Then I shall join him soon. Soon! You! And your king! I shall never understand him!
You have destroyed him. You have destroyed King. He cannot be anything that he was before. You have taken all that away from him. You have destroyed him. You have destroyed King.
The next boat that comes to the port of Bangkok, I shall be on it, no matter where it goes. Give this to His Majesty.
I wish you had never come to Siam.
So do I. So do I.
Gordon, I see your ship has docked in time. We are welcoming Elephant Prince to Bangkok.
Oh, white elephant, eh? So that's it. I passed the young prince just a while ago. Where's the king? I didn't see him in the procession.
The king is ill, very ill. He has been ill for many months.
Your Highness, go no farther. What is this you say? Your father is worse. Worse? You are to return to the palace at once. Go on, procession. Mother, Highness is home over here. I think Miss Anne and Louis wanted up to the boat.
No, Chulalongkorn. Some of their boxes are still here. The servant said they would be back soon.
Mother, what is it with my father?
It is his heart. Also, for some time now, he does not seem to want to live.
I'm afraid. I'm afraid because I love my father. And if he dies, I shall become king. And I do not know how to be.
Many men learn this after they become king.
I have been thinking much on the things Miss Anne used to tell us in the classroom. Of slavery. I also think on religion and how she told us it was a good and noble concern that a man find which is right and which is wrong.
These are good things to remember, my son. It is also good to remember the one who has taught them to you.
Chulalongkorn.
Lady Jan, how nice of you to come to say goodbye. I was just down to the ship seeing about our boxes. Captain Oldham has sailed with the tide.
I did not come to say goodbye, Mrs. Anna. I come from one who must see you. When he heard you were sailing, he began writing this letter. He has been writing all day. It was very difficult for him. Very difficult.
Mother, are you and the king angry with each other?
Not anymore.
Now he's dying. Does that make you better friends?
We can't hurt each other anymore, Louis.
I didn't know he hurt you.
Oh, when two people are as different as we are, they're almost bound to hurt each other.
He always frightened me.
I wish you had known him better, Louis. You could have been great friends. In many ways, he was just as young as you are.
Was he as good a king as he could have been?
Oh, Louis, I don't think any man is ever as good a king as he might have been. But this one tried. He tried very hard.
You like him, don't you, Mother?
I like him very much indeed.
Many months go by and I not see you this time. You are leaving Siam? When?
Very soon. In fact, I can only stay a few minutes more.
You are glad for this? People of Siam, royal children, etc., are not glad and in great affliction of your departure.
I shall miss them.
You shall miss them, but you shall be leaving? I too am leaving. But I am not walking onto a boat with my own feet of my own free will. I am just leaving. Why is your head higher than mine? I am not afraid of that which is happening to me. You teach Chudalongkorn. Chudalongkorn teach me. Make believe you brave. It's a good idea, always.
You are brave, Your Majesty, very brave.
Here is something belonging to you. Put it on. Please. Put it on. Wear it always, please. Ah, my children. Why did you come here? Good evening, my children.
Good evening, my daughter. Children, hush. Did you come to see your father or Mrs. Anna?
It is all right, Lady Young. It is suitable. It was said to me that someone had written farewell letters to Mrs. Anna.
Princess Ignola has composed letters to Mrs. Anna. She cannot write. She only makes up words.
Speak letter now.
Dear friend and teacher, my goodness gracious, do not go away. We are in great need of you. We are like one blind. Do not let us go down in darkness. Continue good and sincere concern for us, and lead us in right road. Your loving pupil, Princess Ignola. Not really much.
Do not be afraid. Make you believe you brave. It's a good idea. You show them the way you do. You teach them. Let it be the last thing you teach.
That was good, Mrs. Lena.
Whenever I feel afraid, I hold my head erect and whistle a happy tune, so no one will suspect I'm afraid. A shivering in my shoes, I strike a careless pose and whistle a happy tune that no one ever knows I'm afraid.
You show them the way you do it. reason for doing demonstrations for English school teacher realizing her duty, and for whom I pay exorbitant monthly salary of £25. Furthermore, is disorganized behavior for bedroom of dining in. Right. Mrs. Anna, you take notes. You take notes from next king. Well. Suppose you are king. Is there nothing you would do?
I would make proclamations.
Yes.
First, I would proclaim the coming of New Year fireworks. Also, boat races.
Boat races? Why would you have boat races at New Year's celebration?
I like boat races. And Father, I will make second proclamation.
What is it? What is second proclamation? Make it.
Regarding custom of bowing to King in fashion of lowly tone. I believe this very bad thing, causing embarrassing to speak about it and degrading experience of soul. Etc. I believe this very bad thing. You are angry with me, my father?
Why do you ask questions? If you are king, you are king. Do not ask questions of a sick man or a woman. These proclamations against bowing at me to be your fault.
Oh, I do hope so, Your Majesty. I do hope so.
Rise up!
Line up like soldiers. It has been said that there shall be no more bowing to show respect for a king. It has been said by one who has been trained in the royal government.
No bowing like toe, no crouching, no crawling. But this does not mean you do not show respect for your king. You shall stand back, shoulders square, chin high, like this. You shall bow to me, the men, only women in the way. The women shall dip.